Imagine waking up tomorrow with nothing but your skills and determination. No money in your pocket, no resources at hand, just a blank slate and the drive to succeed. In this video, I'll walk you through exactly how I'd make money from scratch step by step. Whether you're looking for inspiration or a practical roadmap, you'll find actionable advice here. Let's dive into the mindset and strategies that can turn zero into something substantial. Ready to see how it's done? Let's get started with the very first step. First thing I do is take a moment to assess my skills and strengths. What am I good at? What do people often ask me for help with? This honest self-inventory is crucial because it forms the foundation for everything that follows. By identifying my marketable skills, I can quickly determine which opportunities are realistic and which ones might take longer to develop. Even if you think you don't have any standout skills, remember that everyone has something valuable to offer. Let's move on to how I'd leverage those skills. Next, I'd spend some time researching what people in my area or online are willing to pay for. This could be anything from freelance writing to yard work, tutoring, or digital services. The goal is to find a gap in the market that matches my skills. I check local classifieds, online job boards, and community groups to see what's in demand. This research phase is all about matching what I can do with what people need right now. The clear understanding of my skills in the market, I'd set a simple, achievable goal. For example, my first goal might be to make $100 as quickly as possible. Setting a specific target keeps me focused and motivated. It also helps me measure progress and adjust my approach if needed. Small wins build momentum, so I'd start with something realistic and work my way up from there. Based on my research, I'd pick a service that I can offer immediately. This could be anything from dog walking to graphic design, depending on my skills. The key is to choose something with low barriers to entry, no need for fancy equipment or upfront investment. I'd focus on services that people need urgently and are willing to pay for right away. Let's look at how I'd get my first client. To land my first client, I'd start by telling everyone I know about my new service. Friends, family, neighbors, word of mouth is powerful, especially when you're just starting out. I'd also post on social media and local community boards. The more people who know what I'm offering, the better my chances of getting that first job. Let's talk about how I'd make my offer stand out. To attract clients quickly, I'd craft an irresistible offer. Maybe it's a discount for first-time customers or a free bonus with the service. The idea is to make it easy for people to say yes. I'd highlight what makes my service unique and why it's a great deal. Clear communication and a friendly approach go a long way in building trust and getting those first few jobs. Once I land my first client, I'd go above and beyond to deliver value. Doing a great job not only ensures I get paid, but it also increases the chances of referrals and repeat business. I'd focus on quality, reliability, and clear communication. Happy clients are the best marketing tool, and their testimonials can help me grow even faster. After completing the job, I'd make sure to collect payment promptly and professionally. Whether it's cash, digital transfer, or another method, being clear about payment terms from the start avoids confusion. I'd also keep a simple record of my earnings to track progress toward my goal. Let's see how I'd use this first success to build momentum. The satisfied client, I'd politely ask if they know anyone else who could use my service. Referrals are a powerful way to grow quickly, especially when you're starting from scratch. People trust recommendations from friends and family, so each happy client can open doors to new opportunities. I'd also ask for a short testimonial to use in future marketing. As soon as I start earning, I'd reinvest a portion of my profits into tools or resources that help me work more efficiently or reach more clients. This could mean buying simple equipment, printing flyers, or upgrading my online presence. Reinvesting is key to scaling up and moving beyond just scraping by. Let's talk about how to expand your reach. To grow faster, I'd actively look for ways to expand my network. This might include joining local business groups, attending community events, or connecting with others online. The more people I meet, the more opportunities I'll find. Networking isn't just about selling, it's about building relationships that can lead to collaborations, partnerships, and new clients. As I gain experience, I'd look for ways to improve my offer. Maybe I can add new services, bundle packages, or find ways to deliver even more value. Listening to client feedback helps me refine what I do and stand out from the competition. Continuous improvement is the secret to long-term success. In today's world, having an online presence is essential. I'd create simple profiles on social media and business directories to showcase my services and collect reviews. Even a basic website or portfolio can make a big difference in attracting new clients. The goal is to make it easy for people to find and trust me. I take some time to learn basic marketing skills, how to write a compelling post, take good photos of my work, and communicate my value clearly. Simple marketing can set me apart from others offering similar services. I'd experiment with different approaches to see what works best for my audience. Keeping track of my progress is important. I'd set aside time each week to review what's working and what is. Tracking income, expenses, and client feedback helps me make better decisions and stay motivated. It's also a great way to celebrate small wins along the way. Not every plan goes smoothly, and setbacks are part of the journey. If something doesn't work out, I treat it as a learning opportunity rather than a failure. Adjusting my approach and staying persistent is key. Every challenge is a chance to improve and get closer to my goals. As I gain confidence and experience, I'd explore new niches or services that complement what I'm already doing. Diversifying my offerings helps me reach more clients and reduces the risk of relying on just one income stream. I'd keep an open mind and look for emerging trends or unmet needs in the market. Once I've hit my initial target, I'd set bigger goals. Maybe it's earning $1,000, building a steady client base, or launching a small business. Bigger goals keep me motivated and push me to keep improving. I'd break these goals down into actionable steps to make them less overwhelming. To save time and work more efficiently, I'd start building simple systems like templates for client communication, checklists for tasks, or automated reminders. Systems help me stay organized and deliver consistent results even as my workload grows. Time management becomes more important as I take on more clients. I'd use a simple calendar or to-do list to prioritize tasks and avoid burnout. Setting boundaries and scheduling breaks helps me stay productive and maintain a healthy work-life balance. I'd seek out mentors or successful people in my field to learn from their experiences. Reading books, listening to podcasts, or joining online communities can provide valuable insights and shortcuts. Learning from others helps me avoid common mistakes and accelerate my progress. Consistency is key to building momentum. I'd commit to showing up every day even when motivation is low. Small, consistent actions add up over time and lead to big results. I'd remind myself that progress is more important than perfection. Along the way, I'd make sure to celebrate small wins, landing a new client, hitting a milestone, or learning a new skill. Celebrating progress keeps me motivated and makes the journey more enjoyable. Every step forward is worth acknowledging. Rejection is inevitable, but it's not the end of the road. If someone says no, I'd thank them for their time and move on. Each rejection is a chance to refine my approach and get closer to a yes. Persistence pays off in the long run. Trust is the foundation of any successful business. I'd focus on being reliable, honest, and transparent with every client. Delivering on promises and communicating clearly helps me build a reputation that attracts more clients over time. Markets and client needs can change quickly. I'd stay flexible and adapt my services as needed. Being open to feedback and willing to pivot helps me stay relevant and continue growing even when circumstances shift. I'd set aside time and resources to keep learning new skills. Whether it's taking an online course, reading industry blogs, or practicing a new technique, continuous learning keeps me competitive and opens up new opportunities. Good money management is essential. I'd keep track of all income and expenses, set aside money for taxes, and avoid unnecessary spending. Building a habit of financial discipline early on helps me grow sustainably and avoid stress down the road. Once I have a steady stream of clients, I'd look for ways to scale up. This might mean hearing help, automating parts of my business, or expanding into new markets. Scaling allows me to serve more clients and increase my income without burning out. As my business grows, I'd focus on building a recognizable brand. This includes consistent messaging, a memorable logo, and a clear value proposition. A strong brand helps me stand out and attract loyal clients. Technology can make running a business much easier. I'd use apps and tools to manage appointments, send invoices, and communicate with clients. Leveraging technology saves time and helps me stay organized as I grow. No matter how big or small the job, I'd always aim to provide excellent service. Going the extra mile creates loyal clients and positive word of mouth. Consistently exceeding expectations is the best way to ensure long-term success. I'd look for opportunities to partner with other businesses or freelancers. Collaborations can help me reach new clients, share resources, and learn from others. Building strong partnerships is a smart way to grow faster together. Motivation can fluctuate, especially when starting from scratch. I'd keep my goals visible, remind myself why I started, and surround myself with supportive people. Staying motivated helps me push through tough times and keep moving forward. As I find success, I'd look for ways to give back, whether it's mentoring others, supporting local causes, or sharing what I've learned. Giving back not only feels good but also strengthens my community and network. Regularly reviewing my journey helps me see how far I've come and where I can improve. I'd reflect on what's working, what isn't, and set new goals for the future. Reflection is a powerful tool for continuous growth. Resilience is essential when building something from nothing. I'd remind myself that setbacks are temporary and that persistence is the key to overcoming obstacles. Staying resilient keeps me moving forward no matter what challenges arise. I document my journey, taking notes, photos, or videos of my progress. Sharing my story can inspire others and help me connect with a wider audience. It's also a great way to look back and appreciate how much I've accomplished. With a solid foundation, I'd start planning for the future. This could mean setting long-term goals, exploring new business ideas, or investing in personal development. Planning ahead helps me stay focused and prepared for whatever comes next. It's important to maintain balance between work and personal life. I'd make time for hobbies, relaxation, and relationships. A balanced life keeps me energized and prevents burnout, making it easier to sustain long-term success. A growth mindset means believing that skills and abilities can be developed through effort and learning. I'd embrace challenges, stay curious, and always look for ways to improve. This mindset helps me turn obstacles into opportunities. Accountability keeps me on track. I'd set regular check-ins with myself or a trusted friend to review progress and stay focused on my goals. Being accountable helps me follow through on commitments and make steady progress. Success isn't a straight line. I'd stay flexible, adapt to new information, and be willing to change course when needed. The ability to adapt quickly is what separates those who thrive from those who struggle. Wrap up: starting from scratch is challenging but absolutely possible with the right mindset and actions. By assessing your skills, finding opportunities, delivering value, and staying persistent, you can build something meaningful from nothing. Remember, every big journey begins with a single step. Take action, stay consistent, and watch your progress grow. Your journey to making money from scratch starts now.